So, welcome back. Just back onto the shower because the new shower handle arrived today. Nice compact unit, thermostatically controlled, courtesy of our friends at Temu, of course. Oh dear, I could stop buying from China, but then again, everything's made in China. Anyway, nice and compact. I'm going to put that up in that back corner there with enough room so that it will have some space for the pipe to come down, and then that will connect to these new pipes that we've just put in, and that's going to come up here and then fit at the back there. So I'm going to drill through there, put a spacer on the back of it as well to give it a bit more support, and then that should work nicely. So let's crack on and get it done. Okay, so there's 2 holes going through for the tap. So I'll just put a backing plate to give it some more support. We'll get it all connected up. So that was quite easy and pushed into the corner there, well out of the way for anybody who's sitting on the loo. So let's just get that tightened up, buttoned up, and just waiting for some right angle connectors to connect the water up so we can test it. There's the backing plate put in. I've just got some 3mm ply had lying around, plenty strong enough for what we need there. I'll just run the drill through again from the other side to give me the holes, and then we're ready to start connecting up. And this is thin enough so it's not going to interfere with the shelf that sits there. So yeah, ready to finish it up. Okay, just whilst I'm waiting for the bits to finish off the solar, I've just finished off the support pillar. So 3 brackets at the bottom, which will hold it. And then I've put 1 screw through there, which is actually going into the woodwork at the back here. Still not 100% secure if somebody bangs into it. So what I'm thinking is you can get a stabilizing rod that will run from the back wall across to here, which will give us 2 things. First of all, it'll stabilize this wall, and secondly, it'll give us something to hang things on if they're wet. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And they're designed for showers to support glass walls, or glass doors, panels, glass panels. So I'm thinking we should be okay. Just need to get something to plug into there to finish that off there. I've got a 3D print a white cap for these as well, one that side and one that side, and then I think we should be good to go. The shower head is just going to have a hook over here, but it's also a shower head that's got an on-off switch. So the idea is that you'll either stand in here or sit in here, wash yourself off, soap yourself with the shower turned off, and then just turn the shower on to spray, so we minimize water use while we're out and about. That's the idea. It's got to find one now. Did find one yesterday, but it was a bit cheap and nasty, so we'll keep looking, find something nice. Okay, hopefully next is going to be fitting up the solar panels again. I have in fact connected up a couple of gel batteries just to make sure everything's working, and in the little bit of sunshine we had today, we managed to recharge both those batteries. So the solar's working. I just need to start building the box now to start installing everything. But these are only temporary batteries. We're waiting for the decision to be made on which of the LiFePO4 batteries, lithium batteries, we're going to use. I have a couple of contacts, and one company has come back and offered them to me for half price if I featured them, but I don't recommend anything I haven't actually tried. So we'll see what happens anyway, but yeah, still making a decision on which battery to use. Okay, I'll see you shortly. So I got let down by the courier today. So the fixings for the flexible solar roof panels are not arriving until tomorrow anyway. This is how we're setting this up. So that is the DC-DC charger and the solar charger It's an integrated unit, and it detects when the ignition's switched on, and it switches off the solar panels and switches over to the alternator charging when the engine's running. Connected at the moment, as I said, to the two gel batteries, and all the fittings are being crimped properly with terminals. So all we're waiting for now is the roof to be finished off. I've got an inverter coming in a couple of days' time. So I've gone for a 2000 watt with a 3000 watt overload, which will be more than adequate for anything we're going to be using in here. We may at some point put a microwave in, don't know yet, got to find some space for it. And just in case my wife decides to use the hairdryer, that's 1500 watts, so a 2000 watt headroom should be more than sufficient. It comes with a remote control and also a remote panel that will show us the amount of watts being consumed from the battery, so we can always keep an eye on it. But solar panels chipping away there. The batteries are fully charged, so it's only pulling a few watts, about a quarter of an amp, something like that, just to keep the batteries floated. But yeah, it's coming together. So this will be built out into a box, which will actually form a seat, which will also form part of a single bed. I'll show you the designs for that a bit later on in another episode, but we'll get to that stage. But yeah, at the moment it's all coming along nicely. So see you shortly. Okay, so courier delivered all the bits and pieces for the shower fitting. So there's the two right angles on there. I'm just about to measure up and fit the rest of the pipe, which is going to connect down to those down there, and then we'll clip it in a way to keep it nice and neat. So let's see how we get on. Back soon. So as I'm connecting everything up, I have some of these in the garage, so I've just realised that what I can do is pull the nail out, run a drill through, and I've got some really tiny screws, so because the nails won't work into the furniture board, because it's just foam with a piece of plywood on it, I can actually screw it in there and secure it quite well. So yeah, just a few of these, drill the hole out a little bit, and then some very, very thin screws go in there to hold it in place. Cheap and cheerful, it'll work perfectly. Right, let's crack on. Okay, so that's the first one done. I've just realised I have no more Jubilee clips, so I will connect it all up, but I'll have to put some more Jubilee clips on when I can pop down to the store and get some. But yeah, that's the first one done. Second one will go alongside it and we should be good. Let's go to test it. Yeah, okay, let's keep our fingers crossed, but I'm fairly confident it'll be fine. But yeah, let's just crack on. Okay, and finally in place, and that's routed down to the bottom. There is a heater that's going to go in here. I haven't really looked at it at the moment because it's stuck away in a cupboard. I don't know whether it works, but it's the original one, so it might just need servicing and reinstalling. Fairly simple by the looks of it. There's a vent down the bottom there, you can just see, and this is on a chain, so there's no ventilation throughout the van. It's just literally this central point here that you put the heater on and you open this little door. Not the best solution in the world, but I guess that's what they used to do. Anyway, pipes are in there for the shower, that's the main thing. And yeah, we'll just have to test it. And that's for another day. Right, I'll leave it at that. Hopefully you've got some more bits arriving tomorrow to finish off the solar panels on the roof. So I will leave it at this point and see you all later. Please remember to subscribe if you can, and we'll meet later on. Bye for now.